Hi guys, and welcome to KG Reviews and Whatever and Fitness. This video is going to be on both my channels because it's relevant to both of the channels. It's a review and it's related to sport. And now on to the video. So guys, today I had to record this twice. So I'm super upset because my XSplit decided to not care that I have a microphone. Yeah, so I have no idea whether or not I'm going to be able to say the same things that I said the first time. But the first time I really said awesome things about the match. Now I have no idea if I can recreate that, but let's try this. So Mayweather and McGregor, guys, is my most anticipated fight I can ever think of. The only other fights that are as much as anticipated as this one for me were pretty much all the fights of Ronda Rousey. Yeah, we all know how that went, but McGregor and Mayweather is very interesting because, as we all know, this is one in a lifetime maybe kind of a deal, and we never had this happen before. So on the one side we have Floyd Mayweather, arguably the best boxer ever, and on the other side we have Conor McGregor, who we all know is one of the best in MMA ever and the most entertaining at that. So going into this fight, I was very torn about who is going to win because both fighters are very good, but we have to first consider, of course, that Conor never did boxing professionally and Mayweather is done this for 20 years. So that is also something to consider, and of course both fighters are super talented, but overall Mayweather still has something that Conor doesn't have, which is a lot of endurance and a talent of an even higher level. At least that's what I think in terms of boxing. So guys, if you saw the fight, you do know how this went. Conor lost. If this was an MMA fight, of course, I do think that this is going to go to Conor because he is going to be able to use all of his weapons, his feet, and all of his other abilities, submission moves, grappling, whatever you can think of. So if this was like a street fight, free fight, MMA fight, I do think that this is going to definitely go to Conor, but this is a boxing match, and I do think that Conor did whatever freaking possible, and he did very, very well. He even won, according to some of the judges, the first 3 or 4 rounds, and after that Mayweather, he was like fresh as a daisy, so he continued to push and push, and eventually he got the win with the TKO. And I have to talk about the TKO because I do think that the TKO was kind of premature because Conor, as he said and as he looked like, he was, yes, wobbly, he was super tired, out of breath, but he was able to take the punches, so he just went with that flow and he decided to give Mayweather this round and just leave himself to be hit because he knew that he could take it. But from the side of the judge, of course, it didn't look that well, so the judges said, no way, I'm stopping this. But from what I saw of the repeat, I do think that this was kind of premature stoppage, and would eventually Mayweather win anyways? Yeah, probably. And yeah, I know that the judge has to protect everybody involved. His primary concern is the health of both fighters. I do understand that, so don't get me wrong, guys. But McGregor did hit, according to statistics, for less than 12 rounds. He did manage to land more than, I think, 111 punches, which is more than some of the best opponents of Mayweather managed to do. So that is very awesome. Whatever we can say and think of Conor, he did his best. He did very, very well. He was very confident. He pushed Mayweather. There was 1 or 2 instances where Conor was really pushing on him, and of course the judge had to separate the two, and there was one moment that you can clearly see that Mayweather was hurt, and Conor did say after that if only the judge would let me hit him, if only, but yeah, I know, but this is not an objective fight like a street fight. This is boxing, there's rules. So in terms of rules of boxing, Mayweather did win. He had the better cardio. He was super fresh, super quick. He wasn't that at all. Where Conor, if you watch his matches, he does have, and he does admit to have, this problem where he's just out of breath, like in the middle of the third round, depending on whether or not you're watching a championship match or just a regular MMA match. And here he did went out of breath, maybe like the fourth round. There are some moments that he did came back stronger, but then as we saw, he was really tired. He was not able to seem like he was protecting himself, and that's why eventually the judge stopped the fight. But I'm really glad that Mayweather won. I was going to be really happy if McGregor also won, because it will make history, although this match already made history. But Mayweather proven himself, and I don't really think that 40 is a lot, especially when we're considering that he is an athlete that is like one of a kind, one in a generation maybe, one in two or several generations maybe, and an athlete from his caliber with such a great talent and physical capabilities. I was pretty sure that his age would not be a factor, and he proved that he moves better than most boxers do today, no matter their age. So he is really awesome, guys, and I do not blame him for not wanting to compete anymore. He has millions, now billions. As I understood, his net worth will now be something like $100 billion. And McGregor is of course very well covered financially as well. But guys, that is just my honest opinion and honest, view of the match. It was entertaining, it was great. Whatever we can think of both fighters, they both did a great and amazing job, and Mayweather proved himself great everything, great work, great pacing of how he did everything, and he looked perfect. He didn't look hurt at all face wise, and Conor was indeed hurt in the face. Guys, I know that I'm not a boxing specialist, an MMA specialist, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing. As a viewer, that doesn't mean that I don't have the right to say what I think. So considering what comments I got from my Ronda Rousey previous videos, please be respectful, because I'm not going to respond to stupid comments. This is just what I think objectively about the match. It was a historic event, it was great, and I'm very happy about what both fighters accomplished here, and this is a match for the history book. Now a really quick fun fact: before his professional career, so to speak, and his record of 50 now and 0, actually Mayweather was defeated by a Bulgarian boxer. Can you imagine that? Yeah, one of our boxers. But anyway, guys, that was it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out all the links down below, including my social media if you're interested, my other YouTube channels, and my t-shirt store. Until next time with Gary G reviews.